to today's match.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Oi, oi, som, oi. Oi, oi, som, oi. É, tem que falar pelo controle mesmo. Tem que falar pelo controle mesmo. Vou roubar, velho, vou roubar. Bate. O cara tá puto, o cara tá puto. Coitado, mano.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Uf. O cara tá puto, G.
And you can't blame them.
Aí, agora ficou show, ficou show, ficou show.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Prachuap have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Prachuap have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won.
Bora!
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Palmer, oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Petri, this might spell danger. Look at the space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Adams. Neymar. That looks a cracking ball. He's got to be in here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given.
Penalty!
Prachuap presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead.
Cavada, cavada, cavada. Vamos ver se ele tá ligado. Ele tá ligado.
Oh, would you believe that? Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bastoni.
Suave, suave.
Hernandez. Ricky Puig wins the duel this time. And the keeper's got it again. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Tá bom, cara, aqui tá aí, pelo amor de Deus, mano.
Neymar. Celtic have got it back and they'll have another go.
The attendance
Almost
for
an
this
hour
match
gone.
was 71,550.
Nice bit of skill and he's away. Kimmich. Palmer. Palmer. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Celtic looking to pass their way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now it's Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Maradona. Kimmich. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance here. He's got a side of goal. Oh, denied at the last.
Mbappe put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich. Neymar has found the net here, of course. And that's put paid to a promising move. Palmer. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Foda, hein, Vitor? Foda.
Adam. Julio Cesar. And it's Beckham. Bastoni. And they win it back again. Shifted upfield. Ricky Puig. Quality ball. Ricky Puig was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when
Ah, vai dando sem esse barulho, mano.
Oh, what's he done? It's run loose here. He's played him through. Oh, tonight from Haaland!
Haalandinho!
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's that. Prachuap pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all
Parceiro
about
Machado.
ruthlessness.
Subindo aqui uma continha. Parceiro Machado. Subindo aqui uma continha. Subindo aqui uma continha. Hein? Já já nós tá lá.
Cara, o que aconteceu com o meu fone, velho?
It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Red and white everywhere you look. The atmosphere created by the folk of Porto Alegre, providing a real celebratory assault on the senses. It is a unique part, this, of Brazil's southern coast, and the appreciation of the game here is pretty much universal. And already started here. Bradshaw cannot consider the option of defeat. Oh, he's been caught on Mbappe! Ball has bounced loose now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's there to retrieve it. And that is a little undercooked. Aim forwards. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Prachuap yet to have an attempt on goal. He's had a shot! It's in! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Prachuap have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, and that's been intercepted.
Só de cabeça.
Sabitzer. Mbappe. Palmer. Couldn't squeeze it through. He is starved of space and time. There will be a throw-in. Haaland. Mbappe. He's had a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now the finish! And one more try! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
G, pega!
Penetratory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Será que tá bom? Olha o homem.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Prachuap are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bruno Henrique. Oh, super find. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Van der Ven. Prachuap looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Ruben Neves gets his pass away. He's found a way through. And here's Haaland. Decent hit! That's a good run down the left. Got a shot away.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Prachuap ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substituição no time do Internacional. Camisa
So off we go
13.
once more.
Vai ser substituído pelo
Good
jogador.
running with the ball.
Camisa 25.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's well seen too. Either of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's through the middle, and he's got the beating of his man. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Mbappe. And he's through, it's one-on-one. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awful. Shoots to shoot! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it bad and bit hard.
Clinical, just...
O Luiz tá melhor já, hein? Ele está com um time bom. Timaço. O Luiz tá melhor já, hein?
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. And as you can see, we've already started here. Prachuap have reclaimed it. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch. Really
Caramba, caramba, velho. Olha esse baia, mano. Olha esse baia.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. And he's surging through. Messi gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Prachuap finding their passes. He is through, and the shot!
Mano, olha esse baia, velho. Meu Deus. Que goleiro é esse?
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. Tries a shot! David Villa.
Olha esse baia, mano. Meu Deus, tropa.
Hits one! And it's a goal! And Palmeiras score first! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Neymar. David Villa. Speculative strike. Now, who's going to be first to this? Defending of the desperate variety.
Prachuap are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the finish! Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Prachuap clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pedri. Strong running down that left flank. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his man here. Kimmich. Palmer. He could be in here. Palmer. And he's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Neymar. Rice wins the duel this time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a nicely measured pass. Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez. And he's been shifted off it. Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. Neymar has been caught there.
Cara, Baia tá pegando até a vida aqui, viado. Nossa senhora, que baia é esse, meu Deus?
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Neymar. Wriggles his way through. Chance! It's in!
Pega agora, Baia! Pega agora, Baia! Pega agora!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finish.
Great hit! Van der Ven gets it away. Mbappe. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found a way through. Oh, great chance. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right.
Vamos! Vamos!
But even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think.
And the first half is done. Prachuap come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Prachuap come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Number 10, Neymar.
Here we go again then.
Is number 18, Erling Haaland.
Can he get onto this? It's out for a goal kick. Caught offside that time. Pedri, and there's green grass ahead of him. Decent hit! It's in!
Vamos! Pega aí, Baia! Pipoqueiro.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Prachuap take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
It could be in here. Palmer, real chance. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Prachuap blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Ah, he's given it away. And the ball's a good one here. Messi. Messi! Great football, shot and save.
Palmeiras are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kimmich. Palmer looking to penetrate opposition lines. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal!
Que golaço, que golaço!
Oh, catching them now! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 7, David Villa. Coming on the field.
Prachuap are having a ball here.
Kane. Number 13.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's just misjudged that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Reinders. Prachuap perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Szoboszlai stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ah, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Mbappe, Has a go! Pass just lacking in act. In he goes again! Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe! Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rice. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he's missed it. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Belletti. Bellingham. Vigo demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. He might be in here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Added time.
Haaland! Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Goleiro! Aqui tem goleiro, meu chapa!
And it's made sure that's not getting through. A real chance! It's a goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that will be the final act. Prachuap have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial
And a
setback.
quick announcement today.
Até o fim da temporada. Até o fim da temporada o Mano pega a primeira divisão, se Deus quiser. Pô, vai dar jogo agora, hein? A formação dele tá top, timinho top. Vai dar bom, vai dar bom, vai dar bom.
welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Palmer. Plenty to aim at here. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. There's the hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. Palmer ploughing through the middle. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Now the ball's gone astray. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless at the... Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Ball is over the line. Palmer. Great hit! Goal! Cruzeiro!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Prachuap are really in a position where patience...
He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Terrific header. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Almost half an hour in now. David Villa. Pedri. David Villa. David Villa. Kimmich. Palmer. Now they can break here. And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. And he was alert to it. Palmer. And here's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has a goal! He's got a goal!
Vamos, 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 vamos.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Cruzeiro really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Prachuap grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Can he finish? They've scored! They've done it! It was coming!
Vamos! Vamos!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Nossa, juizão, não foi nada, juizão, não foi nada.
Expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Prachuap have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. David Villa. Interesting ball. Pedri. And the whistle goes for half-time. Prachuap come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Prachuap leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Walking through the gates. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good-looking ball. Shot at goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Caramba, caramba, Van de Ven, monstro Van de Ven.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Haaland attempts to... And he's had a hit! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Haaland. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no joy this time. Palmer. Chance to shoot now. Big chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it... Can he finish? And the assistant referee...
Nossa, agora fui sortudo, velho. Agora fui sortudo. Você é doido, achei que ia ser gol, velho.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Forwards and with intent.
And smartly reclaimed. Pinches it off him. Palmer might just make this. Picked up. He's had a hit. It's in.
Caramba, velho, que jogada, velho, que jogada, meu Deus.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Great effort, but no way through.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Prachuap are looking to go forward now. Palmer. Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now the finish! Yes!
Yes, 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 yes.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Prachuap have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help.
Torres! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good read, needed to be. Rafinha. Alvarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's nice. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And here's Guardiola. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Coitado desse cara, mano.
Unsettle the taker.
Vai lá, goleirão. Vai lá, goleirão. Vai lá, goleirão. Você pediu? Vai lá. Gol!
Away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football.
Mbappe! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is... It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Prachuap presented with a
Penalty. 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 Penalty.
further improve their position of comfort.
Penalty. 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 É lá, goleirão. É lá, goleirão. É lá, goleirão. Gol!
Away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
How many? Just how many?
Well, that...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
Que golaço!
One side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's been taken down, and the referee
Penalty! Penalty!
have themselves a chance from the spot. Ederson will have to save it here, or there's real.
Lá de novo, goleirão. É lá de novo, goleirão. É lá de novo, goleirão.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Chance for the header! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, he's hit. And there goes the final whistle. Prachuap have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
Located by the gates. I'm sure they will make
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Pô, agora é jogão, hein, tropa? Agora é jogão, hein?
Pre-match build-up has been
Jogão,
fantastic.
jogão.
Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, the ball's gone astray. Neymar. Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Interesting ball. Oh, what a pass! And that's a... There's the hit! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Pega lá, Tchek! Pega lá, Tchek!
Well, there's
Vamos!
always a being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Haaland. Now it's Haaland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Haaland. Neymar. And it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Van de Ven. No way through. Oh, no joy this time. Pedri. Palmer. Pedri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Neymar. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! That's an excellent interception. Neymar. And that is out of play.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. And Messi!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And the shot! Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ronaldinho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Driving forward. Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri, now it's Mbappe. Played up towards the front line. Davids, good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer. Mbappe. Quickly taken.
Vai, o jogo tá difícil aqui, hein, tropa? Tá doido, moço. O cara é muito bom também.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Ah, era só um escanteio, meu Deus. Só queria um escanteio.
Warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Prachuap lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference.
Cara, cheque é muito roubado, velho. Cheque é muito roubado. Misericórdia.
Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pedri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Neymar. Davids has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And Chet pulls off a sensational save.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Look at this, Cristiano Ronaldo!
Olha esse gol, mano. Olha esse gol, cara. Olha esse gol, cara. Olha esse gol que eu tomei, mano.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Prachuap needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was alert to it. Messi. Kimmich. Palmer. Davids. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Passing nice and neat. Has a goal!
Olha esse check, mano. Olha esse check, mano. Olha esse check, véi.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 22, Ronaldinho. Camisa 7, Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21.
Prachuap perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Camisa 11,
And he cuts
substituição.
out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. 75 minutes played. Mbappe. He's got away. Nunez.
Cruzeiro merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now that's well seen too. He won't be happy with that one. And he welcomes it in. Isak. Mbappe. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Bellingham. And they can counter here. And here's Isak. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Isak must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Kimmich. Bellingham. And here's Isak. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Pedri. Conte. Well, they could break here. Davids.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone...
Rapaz, jogão agora, hein, tropa? Tava resolvendo BO aqui de serviço. Ai, Deus! Vai embora. Esse cara aí vai ser nada pra nós. Pô, aquele check caçou, hein, tropa? Que é aquele check catou? Não tá escrito.
Try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Shot at goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Haaland, well read, and the danger is averted. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well read, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Palmer, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. It's Drogba! Out of play for a throw.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Prachuap are looking to go forward now. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Palmer, Adams does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Interesting ball. Mbappe! Can he put it away? There it is!
Yeah, I call that...
Vamos, jogadaça.
They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's having a good look here. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been...
Vamos! Haalandinho.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Haaland, Mbappe. He slid. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Prachuap presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Haaland.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Prachuap heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. And he's in on goal. That is good strength. And he's gone backward here. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He can run onto that. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Neymar. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Prachuap are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kimmich.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Chance! Odegaard. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. And this is shapes to shoot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Adams wins the duel.
Aí sim, G. Vai mandar foto lá pra nós ver como ficar.
And it's played forward. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Well, they've got it again. Neymar. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's defended very
Tá ligado, né, padrinho? Vai dar jeito, né?
Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Como não, cara? Tô subindo aqui, caralho. Eu tô na quarta divisão, já tô terceira.
And they can counter here. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Odegaard. Drogba. Pedri. Well, the defense proved infallible.
Cara, eu só tô fazendo porque você tá vendo, né, mano? Sabia que você ia ficar irritado. Já tá morta, pai, já tá morta. Já foi, esse mano aqui já caiu na peia. É o Pedro, mano, olha como esse Pedro é bom, mano. Ô, Neymar!
Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Salve, Josi! Tudo bom, meu parceiras? Agora é Josi de mulher ou Josi de homem? Sou de mulher.
Odegaard, it's a good ball out wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Pô, tava na divisão 5, mano. Agora que eu peguei 4. Aí já tô com 2 vitórias aqui, eu acho. Na divisão 4. Falta só mais umas 3. Aí já subi. Fala aí, Biel. Peguei visão aqui, Biel. Bora, Biel. Será que você ganha dessa minha conta aqui? Free? Se não ganhar, vai passar vergonha. Olha, até toque duplo com Haaland, velho.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, no joy this time. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. That pass has been well intercepted. Rodri. And it's Neymar. He has found a way through. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Great chance! And they're back on the ball again. And again! And the ball's come loose here. And how did he not...
Deixa ele, gente, deixa ele. Ele é profi, né? Não gosta de colar com nós, que é ruim. De boa. De verdade, eu sei quem são.
A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe claiming the man of the match award.
Viado, eu tô jogando sério aqui pra me pegar o João, viado. Até 4 horas eu estou segunda divisão, mano. Haha! Pra me pegar o João, viado. Que isso, pô, não pode variar não, só. Deixa eu jogar de boa aqui, só. Pera aí, deixa eu reforçar o time aqui. Vou ver se eu pego esse, esse Pedro aqui. Claro que eu vou comprar moeda, porque você vai ser safado. Você vai ser safado. Sabe por que que você vai ser safado? Você não vai usar seu técnico que é carta base. Você vai usar o seu técnico que é duplo ímpeto, seu malandro. Fala a verdade. Você não vai usar seu técnico que você tem aí, seu safado. Ou você vai usar esse que eu tô aqui, que é sem porra nenhuma. Não, eu só quero pegar esse cara aqui, ó, pra reforçar o time, ó. Só esse cara aqui. Mande ele, Konami, mande ele. Opa, opa, opa. Não, eu vou comprar um técnico também, velho. Comprei aqui 1.000 moedas. Pô, Morata, cara, aí é foda, velho. Aí é foda. Agora, hein? Agora! Bayern de Munique, Bayern de Munique. Nossa, tá nice, tá nice. Esse Pedro aqui tá muito roubado. Por favor, Konami, manda o Olise, pelo amor de Deus. Caralho, tá de brincadeira, mano. Tá de brincadeira, mesmo. Tá de brincadeira, mano. Essa ficha tá boa até, né, G? Olha aí, toque duplo, controle de caçola, freio de longe, controle de cavadinha, precisão de distância, toque de calcanhar, chute de primeira, passe de primeira, passe em profundidade, pula pra fora. Hein, será que eu tento 2 giros de 100 aqui? Em qual box? Nessa ou nessa do Brasileirão? Só fé. Opa! 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 Caralho, Konami, filha da puta. É agora. Abençoado. Nu, quase, hein? Cadê? Bora ver, cadê? Lança ele aqui pra deixar forte o time. E agora, G? Esse novo ou esse 99 atacante pivô? Caralho, ó o Pedro, viado. Nossa, o contrato selecionado ainda é melhor, velho. Se liga. Nossa, o contrato selecionado ainda é melhor, velho. Se liga. Ah, não, tem umas coisinhas que dá pra. Vamos fazer um teste, vamos testar. Volante brabo, mano. Vixe, tem não. Só eu. Quando eu não uso o Kimmich, eu uso esse cara aqui, ó. Quando não é o Kimmich, é esse Riders. Esse cara aqui não faz volante também. Vai pegar ali, mas não marca, né? E esse cara aqui, ó. Camada. Que não vale também aqui, ó. Ó a ficha do Kimmich. Nossa, saiu um pouco lento. Vai dar jogo? Os questrador. Tem não, mano. Não tem um volantezinho. Tá nice. Demorou, G, vai lá. Acho que essa aqui é a minha saideira, que agora tem jogo. Aí eu vou assistir o 6. Olha o BAP, mano, olha o BAP. 118 partidas jogadas, 137 gols com 110 assistências. No Ranguinho, 44 jogadas, 69 gols, 29 assistências. O Neymar tá ali. Pedro é novo e o Cunha é novo. Vamos ver como vão sobressair. Ô louco! GG! Só mais uma vitória, tropa. Só mais uma vitória, divisão 3. Ficou com medo, gente, ficou com medo. Viu o time do pai ali e falou, vixe, esse moleque ou ele vai me espancar ou ele vai ser espancado. Nem começou o jogo, ele já quitou. Já se livrou. Mas agora esse aqui vai tomar.
At this level, don't
Esse
have
aqui vai
much pressure
tomar.
on this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to
Você quer um controle caçoge? Você quer um controle caçola? Vai ter.
prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And already we're underway here. Prachuap cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Bastoni with the clearance. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's found a way through. Shot a goal!
Meu Deus, Haalandinho, cara, primeira assistência do Cunha, velho.
He'll have to answer for the rest.
Haaland.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy it. Good effort from distance.
Pô, você viu essa travada que deu, mano? Eu não sei se foi minha internet, foi do cara.
Isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar. Iniesta. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Good read, needed to be. And through to the goalkeeper. Iniesta. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hoisted in. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Beckham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others. Matheus Cunha! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Caramba, mano, deixa o gol do Matheus Cunha, mano.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Pedri. Hits one! It's in!
Tá lá, primeiro dele, Pedri!
Step towards the promised land. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Prachuap have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And they win it back again. Now it's Neymar.
Tem que trocar essa aqui, mano. Eu esqueço. Essa aqui é quando eu tava jogando com o meu City.
And it's played forward. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And if you have just joined us, still just one.
Agora, meu amigo, pode mandar aqui que você tá precisando. Fala comigo.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
Mbappe!
Cancela, Mbappe.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he spark a counter here? Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tristeza, hein, mano? Mas o que aconteceu? Fala com nós. O que você quer essa conta? Você quer comprar? Você quer ganhar? O que você quer? Fala comigo.
Well, the defense just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Zico. Neymar, Beckham, and here's a chance. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending.
Mano, tem um cara que eu sigo no Instagram que ele sorteia a conta, tá ligado? Você vai lá, tem que curtir e marcar os seus amigos. E aí quando tem um sorteio, ele dá uma conta SAF, mano. Eu também tô bagre, mano. Olha a minha continha. Tudo free, pô. Só na misericórdia, jogando só por amor. É bom, pô. Dá pra tentar a sorte, né, mano?
Carrying a one-goal lead. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the shots.
Tá lá. Fala dele. Fala dele, G. O homem tá lá.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Entendeu? Mas como que é a sua conta? É boa. Fala a força da sua conta pra gente ter uma ideia.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Messi. Bastoni. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Haaland. Beckham. And Iniesta. And they're back on the ball again. Looking tidy in possession here. Zico.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pedri. He's got away. Haaland. Matheus Cunha. Can he put it away?
Fala do Cunha, Jesse. Fala do Cunha. Nossa, 3075 é minha, mano. Parecido com a minha aqui, pô.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Neymar. Beckham. Kimmich. And Beckham! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And here's Mbappe. Pedri, very much a player of the moment. This is promising. Triol, oh, good-looking ball. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich could move up a gear here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way
Não
through.
tem o Ronaldinho, mano. Não fui atrás, não. Os amigos meus que foi atrás dele, cê é louco. Papo de 400, 500 reais pra tirar o jogador, mano. Você tá do... A minha continha aqui é free, paizão. Gostosinha, no azeite. Vamos ver, vamos ver. Ah, eu não consegui pegar, mano. Felizmente. Aí, consegui terceira divisão, mano. Chegamos com meu time em básicos. Uma rodada nova começou. A partir de agora pro ranking. Ó, dá pra brincar com esse time meu, pô. Já tô na terceira divisão. Já, já, quem sabe a primeirinha. Quem sabe? Vamos ver o que nós pega aqui. Cadê? Não, não, não. Aqui. Especialista em pênalti, meus ovos. Agora, irmão. Eu só preciso de um elástico, irmão. Só um elástico, irmão. Ou um toque duplo. Meu Deus, corte com virada. Não, já vai embora também. Elástico, toque duplo. Nossa, meu Deus do céu. Meu Deus. Tá ótimo. Controle caçola. Bora, bora. Bora tentar aqui jogar umas partidinhas pra gente ter o jogo do PSG. Mano, eu também. Eu tô aqui jogando, dando uma gameplay. Mas a TV tá ali, eu só aumentei um pouco o volume pra me escutar. O negócio do jogo não fica no mesmo lugar. Mas eu tô assistindo, tô ouvindo aqui. Sai gol aqui, eu vou lá ver. Vamos jogar, aproveitar. Quartou. Daqui a pouco tem Flamengo. Você torce pro Flamengo? Fala comigo.
Prachuap take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. As you can see, we've already started here. Bastoni calmly anticipates. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sané engages and forces him off the ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just the goalkeeper's ability.
Penalty! Penalty!
Penalty. Prachuap have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his...
Vai lá, goleiro. Vai lá, goleiro. Vai lá, goleiro. Vai lá, goleiro. Quero ver você ir lá, goleiro. Quero ver você ir lá, goleiro.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That was good alertness. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Very nicely done. Prachuap leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's anyone's ball now. And the counter is on. Haaland. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Passing is crisp and sharp, and the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rooney punts it upfield. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Nico Williams. Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. Pedri. João Cancelo. He is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pedri. Neymar. Played back in. Shot could be Mbappe!
Nossa, nojento, nojento. O Mbappe é nojento.
They have breathing space. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Prachu and Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's through, now is he in? Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. He's one-on-one. Sane!
Trolei. Que eu fui trocar pra trás?
Between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And he's being shifted off it. Back into the middle. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Oh, they can break here. Out towards the flank.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. Ball played right into his path. That is a brilliant interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Sane. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Kimmich. Mbappe touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Ai, que drible foi esse? Que drible foi esse? E galera que tá assistindo nós, se quiser deixar o like, se inscrever no canal, galera.
And he's managed to gift it back. Haaland.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Turns and goes back. Matheus Cunha! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Some really good ball movement. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing.
Cara, tem alguma coisa de errado, velho. Por que ele tá usando esse Neymar de mate, velho? Faz sentido, cara.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Up, leading by 1 in a finely poised game.
Meu Deus, ali não foi nem amarelo.
So we're just settling back into this second half. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that was vital. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's really well manoeuvred. And Batistuta! Good strike, quite an alarm. Haaland, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, easy pickings there. He could be in here. Shot a goal! He scores!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it.
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He can run onto that. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Well, there's contact there one way.
Pênalti! Pênalti! Que lado, galera? Que lado, galera? Escolhe o lado, escolhe o lado. Pode escolher o lado.
To increase the lead.
Go, 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 go.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Prachuap blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Haaland has cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Prachuap clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Neymar. Sané. Neymar. Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. He's played him through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ganhando aqui, hein, meu parceiro. Tamo ganhando aqui, hein.
And here's Sané.
4-1.
Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Ball's gone astray.
Ô louco, aí. Aí você é meu parceiro também. Que é Flamengo até morrer.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That's been cut out, well played. Gets his pass away. Tries to think it through. No, that was never going to make it. Caught offside that time.
Sim, Léo, no PS5, irmão. E tu, joga no PC, no Xbox, no videogame, no Play também? Ô louco, tu joga onde, irmão? Fala comigo.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Good running with the ball, looking for options for movement. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. João Cancelo. Kimmich. It's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Darwin. Mbappe. Hits one. And it's come back out to him. And it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Ah, tu é celular, irmão. Eu também jogo no celular. Tem uma conta da hora lá aqui.
Well, they They say all goalkeepers are
Montei
pretty
com
good,
os bonecos.
maybe there's some truth in it. And very quickly, the
Mas eu jogo no
substitution.
celular desde 2022, mano.
The manager's claiming an assist here.
Há muito tempo.
Prachuap are having a ball here. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot. It's in.
Pô, então esse que eu tava falando pra você dar conta, pelo celular é mais melhor ainda, mano. Eita, saiu o gol, irmão. Saiu o gol, irmão.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Prachuap are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Irmão, que golaço do PSG, mano.
Have a crack from here.
Nossa, golaço. Aquele Fabian Ruiz do PSG.
Ball's gone out of play.
Tá 1-0, 1-0 agora o jogo. Mas no agregado tá 2-0 pro PSG, mano. No agregado.
4 extra minutes added on. And there goes the final whistle. Prachuap pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show...
Ô, louco, tu apostou num placar exato? Rapaz, tu é corajoso mesmo, hein? Dá, pô, dá sim, dá pra sonhar. O gol do PSG saiu. Falta só mais dois e um do Arsenal. Pô, se inscreve no canal aí, ó. Dá uma fortalecida pra nós. Deixa o like aí, se tá gostando da live. Obrigado, hein, parceiro. Muito obrigado. Obrigado demais. Vamos pra cima. Ganhar desses caras aqui.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good.
Ele é, ó. Se for pra final PSG e Inter de Milão, quem você acha que ganha?
And we're underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo does well to get it back. And it's Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Neymar. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention...
Hits one! What a
Pior que eu também, ele, ó. Eu acho que o a Inter de Milão vai ganhar, ser campeão esse ano, hein?
You've just seen it. Haaland very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Iniesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The less said about that pass, the better. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, and he's through the middle. Can he finish? Goes forward. He's not got that quite right. Pirlo. Iniesta. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Prachuap very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He is through here. That is good alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
International Haaland!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass is just off target.
Fala comigo, meu parceiro.
Haaland. Internacional upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pedri, certainly one of the players of the week. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Conte. Spread it left. Neymar.
That's good defensive concentration.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Neymar. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. He's gone forward, and he was quick to react. And it's Pirlo. Neymar. Challenge just... He's got the shot away! It's always been caught napping. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Might be danger here. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed every...
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a side of goal.
Rapaz, como que eu não tomei um gol aqui agora nesse jogo? Não sai, tira essa bola daqui.
Now it's Torres. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Prachuap head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Ô louco, Biel, você quer X1 com o meu time ruim, cara? Você é malandro, né?
Now it's Haaland. Internacional.
Beleza, Eliel. Já já eu vejo lá, tá? A gente tem um grupo também, mano. Grupo de Efootball, se você quiser participar lá, do amigo nosso que tem um canal no YouTube.
Can he get onto this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And Smartly reclaimed. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. A real chance if he can get through. Haaland, Neymar, and the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Matthews Cunha. Conte. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, great now the finish!
Foi o goleiro que defendeu, viado. Não foi eu que errei, não. Foi o goleiro que defendeu. Olha só de agora. Sorte que foi um rebote, senão... Engraçado que é o Baia, né, mano? Esse Baia incorpora alguma coisa, mano. Tal do Baia é foda, hein? Ó o meu time, pô, mó humilde. Mó fraquinho. Coitado. Ô, pior que esse goleiro aqui, ele é bonzinho, mano. Sem querer falar mal, ele é bonzinho até. Daí ele é... Como ele tá, mano, tá pegando até vento. O que você quer acabar comigo, Biel? Pô, daquele dia que eu joguei com o Ale, mano, que você saiu, eu ganhei as 2 seguidas do Ale, mano. Bota fé? Ganhei as 2 seguidas dele. Te vinguei lá.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Matthews Cunha, that is a great ball. Nunez! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Prachuap clearly executed that with considerable confidence.
Hein, Eliel? Quem desse que você pegou no começo do ano lá grátis? Você pegou Hendrick, aqueles MRI ou esse Darwin Nunes?
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. Hernandez. Conte. Prachuap perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Brilliantly cut out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there.
Depende, fala pra mim qual box que eu vou chutar. A do Reus lá ou a do Brasil?
Pretty robust defending.
Iniesta. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Iniesta. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Darwin. Conte. Oh, super find. That's a fabulous ball.
O Ronaldinho? Mano, eu não acredito que tu pegou o Ronaldinho, não. Pode ser o Roberto Carlos. Mas o Ronaldinho nem fudendo.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Darwin. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is good.
Ô, louco, aí tá... Ô, você jogou sua sorte toda embora, pai. Você jogou toda a sua sorte no Ronaldinho. Se tiver jogado na Mega...
There will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Iniesta.
Well, played right into his path.
And the assistant referee has...
Meu sonho é pegar o Ronaldinho com 100 moedas. Misericórdia.
And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick reminder
Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Prachuap definitely impressing me here.
Meu Deus, olha a minha internet, mano. Será que é porque eu tô assistindo o jogo e fazendo live?
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just remain...
Ô, louco, aí tu foi rabudo demais, amigo. Ronaldinho sem moeda. Não. Tá voando aí no time? Cara, eu achei que ele tinha sumido, mano. Ele tava aí só esperando, tropa. Seu safadinho. Entra, Biel, entra, Biel. X1 com acreano, tropa. X1 com acreano. Vamos. Olha o time do monstro, olha o time do monstro, meu Deus. Ô, pior que não dá, Eliel. Console com celular, mano. Se tivesse console ou play, console ou PC dava, né? Mas como celular não dá. Aí dá pra nós tirar X1 no celular depois, pô.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near capacity crowd are entitled to demand. We have already started here. Now it's from Mario. Great hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Barella, Ronaldinho, Pedri, Mbappe. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Neymar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar. Haaland. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kimmich. Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Haaland. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Prachuap yet to have an attempt on goal. Looks a good ball through. It's a great ball. Great ball, and he's Manchus Cunha! Yamal.
Prachuap couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a pass! Barella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a good ball out wide.
Ô, valeu, Eliel, por ter colado aí na live, mano. Tamo junto, muito obrigado mesmo. Obrigado de coração.
Mbappe. Barella. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted.
And Romario! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Go, do Romário!
So good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 11.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Mbappe. He's got to be in here. Oh, important interception. Kimmich. Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. And it's Ronaldinho.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ronaldinho. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. And that interception was most necessary. Ronaldinho. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Threads one in. He's had a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Romario. Oh, shapes to shoot. He has hit that forcefully. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a full... He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here!
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The attendance for
Haaland.
this match was 60,810.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking...
Mbappe!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
É o Pedro, o Pedro joga muito, mano. O Pedro joga muito.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 17, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 4, Bellingham.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shots! And again! Oh, taken with style!
Não foi falta, Bruno.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness, and now the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with
Rapaz, no jogo não, vai ser jogaço. Vai estar na Indonésia.
the idea of playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Roberto Carlos swings in across. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Got a shot away. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romario.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Prachuap still have the cards to affect this game. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Prachuap merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. Romario.
Mbappe really added the width there.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot.
Cara, que mentira, mano. Pênalti.
Now, power or placement?
No meio, Biel. No meio, Biel. No meio, Biel. No meio. Eu sei que você vai estar no meio, Biel.
And Szczesny pulls off a sensational...
Ah! Trala muito. Tu trala muito, viado.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Xavi Alonso has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Isaac! Bellingham. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Romario. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Barella. And he was quick to react. He's got the shot away! Oh, yes, it's there!
Caralho, Bia, vai tomar no cu, viado.
to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe voted man of the match and deservedly
Ah!
so. Great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter.
Que isso, brother?
They found a way to...
De falta o quê, Biel? Não foi nada. Jogo limpo, jogo limpo. Foi esse canteio aí, mano. Qual foi desse canteio aí?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. And already we're underway here. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side. Mbappe!
Tá maluco? Tá achando que eu vou tomar gol de Blitzkiller? Tá louco? Como que MK vai jogar pra você, cara? Se MK não tem PC, viado. Mentiroso.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Referee has taken his time, but it is...
Nossa, mano, é Romário disputando com o Van Dijk. Que isso?
Their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! Oh, sweet feet. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland. Neymar. Haaland. He's had a hit! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Decent hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Prachuap were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
No, he's seen through all of that. Oh, super find. It's a great ball. He's shifting through, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And here's Haaland. Nice interception, well timed.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Barella. Short changes him with that pass. Kimmich. And here's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given us...
Devagar, Biel, porra.
Kimmich considers his options. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. That was travelling. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barella can see things others simply cannot. And it's Xabi Alonso. Steaming on. Can he finish? Oh, what a pass! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's in on goal. Shot could be on. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Barella. Mbappe finds himself offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Neymar. Good driving run. Oh, this looks sharp. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich. It's Pedri. And that has left him in a... Palmer! Goal!
Well, that's very much...
Que golaço, Biel, que golaço!
And moods in both teams.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Prachuap head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And The second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Salve, meu parceiro, tudo bom? Tirando um X1 com o mano aqui do PC.
Quality ball. Ronaldinho. No way through there. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Pedri. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedri. And here's Haaland. Ronaldinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram with the foul.
Tem sim, pô, tem como tirar X1, tanto com Xbox, PC. Funciona assim, vamos jogar, se você quiser jogar, brincar um pouco, joga aqui, irmão. Adiciona, vamos fazendo amizade. A amizade nossa aqui é boa.
Kimmich. Prachuap just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, red, nice interception. Pedri. Neymar, he's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! They've done it! Two to the goal!
Não, sempre deu, pô, sempre deu. Não tem como você conversar, mas jogar tem.
Very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Prachuap are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Barella. Mbappe. Mbappe! Chance! And the ball's come loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Prachuap finding their passes. Haaland. Pedri. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's from Mario. And the counter is on. He's had it taken off him. Palmer. Xabi Alonso makes the interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's delightful. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Palmer. Palmer. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And here's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Neymar. Barella. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Haaland is herring after that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He's through here. Neymar ploughing through the mid. Great hit!
Biel, golaço, Biel, golaço! Chama, Bibi!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van de Ven.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only...
And that is that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ah, entendi, Gusto. Dá pra nós jogar assim, pô. Eu só vou dar uma saída agora que eu tenho um compromisso ali rapidinho. Mas depois que eu abrir live, chega aqui com nós, vai na Tiro X1. Se inscreve no canal aí, deixa o like. Aí quando eu abrir live aqui novamente, vai chegar a notificação pra você. Tem um grupo, cara, tem um grupo. Vou mandar meu número aí você me dá um oi lá no WhatsApp. Que aí eu te adiciono lá no grupo da rapaziada. Aí vai trocando a ideia, pá, se tiver jogar uns X1zinho, beleza? Chama lá, esse aí é meu contato. Ei, meu parceiro Acleano, vou dar uma saída agora, viu? Vou lá buscar minha filha na escola. Mais tarde nós vai mais, pai. O pai tá jogando, né? Caralho, viado. Pô, valeu, galera. Todo mundo colou na live aí. Tá saindo aqui agora, tá? Obrigado, tamo junto. Valeu aí pela tá acompanhando a gente. Valeu, turma.